Okay, I can hear gunfire coming from somewhere. But nothing showing. Where's your good puppy? No, 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 wrong button. Hmm. Yeah, right, gotta check my box there. Alright. Well, check something else here. Roof. Come on, where's the... There it is. Alright. Ba, 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 ba. What were the other daily challenges here? Break down some animal carcasses, alright. Do the fish count as animal carcasses? I don't remember. I guess they do. Alright. Three, 4, 5. We're going to Rhodes. Nah, I can run to that.
Well, been a while since you were last here. Have a look. All for sale, except the floorboards. Oh, that's the whole range.
Gotta look them up first here.
What is that? Is that smell? Is that you?
Could be me. Who knows? Alright. Not the right kind of shirt.
You can't go wrong here. unless you own the place.
Perfect. Now on to some vests.
Mr. Ballard across the way there is doing a roaring trade. Always running.
That might be better.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, might as
Good
well get that one
choice.
too. Alright, now I just need some black pants.
Finer things in life.
Maybe. No, no, no. Yeah, that's better.
Mr. Feeney over there, gunsmith, has never been the same since he lost his son. That's a damn shame. So long.
Jump on the horse and away we go. No, wait. Gotta get rid of the handkerchief. Yep, one door too early.
Hey, watch yourself.
Well, that was quick. And there was me with my hopes up.
Bandanas, no bandana. Alright, here we go. Come on. And there's that. Ah! What did I hit? Oh, I got a... He's alright. 'Tis just a flesh wound. Wow, okay. Just hitting all the animals right now. What was that one? Yeah. Alright, squirrel's coming with me. I'm coming for you, brown rat. There's another one. Where did it go? Oh, it's really booking it. Alright. Pick up the other rat and then go into creation mode. Alright, that looks pretty accurate. Hey, maybe? Let's see. Okay, we'll find a better picture of the guy. Looks like he has brown eyes, maybe. But now it's kind of looking like I made him too old. I mean, kinda. Pucker up, baby. Wish it was possible to make his upper lip thinner. Right color seems like it'll be like right in between this and this. Little photo research. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that's a better picture. Straight on. Mm-hmm. Where's those natural eyebrows? So that might work too. Oh yeah, that's too much. Eh. Still no. Get rid of like any kind of oops, sunburn. Nothing. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think this will probably be the best option. Well, I don't know. I'll give this a whirl. Why not? Definitely the wrong eyebrows if this is the way I end up. I mean, that's kind of creepy. Is my mic even on? Okay, well. What is age? No, probably age him up. It's looking more like Scott Bakula. I mean, that would kind of work for the Quantum Leap, but... Let's fix that mouth, shall we? I am kind of liking him like with this more. Oh, hey Melanie, how you doing? Can you hear me okay? Not even sure if my microphone is working, to be honest. Alright, fantastic. So I've been reading some stuff about the new Evil Dead game. How are you enjoying it? Yeah. Who are you playing as? Are you playing as Ash, or are you playing as Evil Ash? He's not called Evil Ash, I know that much. One of the other characters? I do like how they have 3 different versions of... Or 4? 4 different... No, 3. They have like a different version of Ash from every... Yeah, they have a different version of Ash from every movie and TV series, right? Evil Dead 1, 2, Army of Darkness, and Ash vs. the Evil Dead. God, I hate how this looks generally more like him. Okay. But Army of Darkness Ash, yeah. I'd be surprised if that isn't most people's favorite Ash. I'm telling you what, right now though, that one thing that they need to incorporate into the game, and granted, I haven't played it, but it looks like the bad guys are outnumbered, like 3-to-1, as far as character options. They need to get like little puppet Ashes in there, and they can just be like little, nuisance enemies, like you can kick it or whatever and it's down, but they need to incorporate puppet Ash. Evil Dead 2 Ash? Yeah. I know that they all have their own little, like their own perks. Right? Like each, not just each character, but even each version of Ash has their own, like, bonuses, right? Like, so, like, the Ash vs. the Evil Dead version has, like, leadership points or something, and I think like Ash from the first Evil Dead movie has it comes with like the ability to heal. So what makes Army of Darkness Ash your favorite? Is it the chainsaw hand? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, honestly, I mean, like, I do think that most people would choose the Ash from Army of Darkness over any of the other versions. I think he's just generally more iconic. You know? I'd be surprised if they didn't get, like, Ash from the reboot Army or Evil Dead movie, you know? In there at some point. Yeah. Well, I mean, Army of Darkness is, you know, what they've based most of the other, like, pop culture stuff on. You know, the comic books, video games, all that stuff. They need to get an S-Mart Ash in there. You know, he's in his little retail store outfit. Just kind of bored with everything. They have an S-Mart version of Ash? Is that just an outfit swap, or is it like a full-on different character? Oh, okay. Yeah. I just thought it would have been funny if they had, like, you know, some kind of, like, a specific character had specific perks as well, like, I don't know, like, quick reload or unlimited ammo or, you know, like, higher stamina or something from constantly having to put up with customers. Something relating to the fact that he was, you know, back in the retail business. Like a higher stamina but lower life bar because he's lost his will to live for being in the for being in retail for so long now. He was like, I saved the world, damn it. Yeah. So what have you been up to? You haven't been in the lives lately. I mean, aside from playing Evil Dead. Yeah, GTA stuff. So have you had any interest in the new Saints Row game that's going to be coming out? No, why no? I I am trying to make Hosea from the game. Um but he's just not coming out right. Like this way, this Heritage number 2 has a better nose. I think that the like the wherever the upper lip, like the mouth area, kind of works better, as well as the chin. But like the eyes just completely throw it off. And then this one has the better eyes. I would have to make him look younger, or give him a younger age. And the lips are okay. The ears are better. The extra like deep creases around the mouth area are also better. But like, I don't know, mainly the nose area just doesn't work, I guess, for me. But okay, so did you know that the new Saints Row game is going to be coming out? It's sorry, coming out. It's going to be going back to more of like a GTA clone kind of thing. I mean, it's going to have some like, you know, whatever, like crazy action and stuff. But it's not going to be like what Saints Row evolved into, where like you're taking on aliens and you have superpowers. Doesn't have Cayo Perico? Doesn't have Cayo Perico. Is that a character from GTA? It's been a really long time since I've actually played GTA as opposed to just making some characters. That definitely doesn't work. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's true, but I mean, like, there could be heists in the Saints Row game that are fun and have interesting characters. I don't know. I honestly, I have no idea how the game itself is going to be, like the story or anything like that. I just, from a creative aspect, I see what like they're all promising with the creation tools, and I just think it's going to be a blast from that perspective. Oh, well. That's, I mean, that's, that would definitely be helpful. Ah, no. So what is, like, what is the glitch exactly? You don't make it. Okay. Alright, so... What do they have? Okay. So you're basically, like... You have your own little gang that you can just, like, send them out to do things. And you can make money off of what they do. Okay. Yeah, when I logged in, after having been gone for so long, it actually had me, it basically had me, like, as if I was starting up my own casino. Or, no, sorry, nightclub. Nightclub. So it's, I mean, it sounds like the game will basically make money for you. Just, I mean, as long as you're playing it. Like, you don't even have to, like, go on heists yourself. You can just play in the world, and these other characters, these NPCs will make you rich in the process. Yeah. Okay. So how long have you been playing GTA Online? Where is that? There we go. Actually, maybe... 100 million. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know how much money I have, but I know it's not in the millions. I don't think it's even at 1 million, to be honest. Hey, Worm, how you doing, man? You haven't been here for a good long while, man. What's up? And level up that character. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, so here's the thing, though, with Red Dead. Well, Melanie, are you playing... You said you're playing on the Xbox, though, right? An idea what I'm doing right now? Are you, like, who I'm making right now? Because... If you're able to figure it out, and you haven't seen the name... I'd be kind of impressed because he's not really turning out very well. Okay. Alright, Melanie, well, here's the thing, is that as much as I love the Red Dead game, like, it really kind of seems like Rockstar has given up on it. Like, they haven't, like, given any real new content. Like Halloween was the last time they actually gave new content, and even that was just like some outfits. I think a weapon. So it's really disappointing to see what they've done. Yeah, they're doing a next gen version. Well, here's the thing: is that I've also heard that for the longest time they're you know, doing next gen versions. I'd be kind of surprised if they did actually make a next gen Red Dead Redemption 2, because like that game can just be imported. I've played my my Red Dead game on the PS5. Like remastering the original Red Dead would be cool. But we'll see. And Worm, yes, I am creating, trying to create Hosea. But I am definitely having issues. But I'm glad you're able to figure it out just from, like, what you're able to see. You figured from the outfit? Yeah. Okay, well... I mean, that makes a little bit more sense then, because... yeah. There aren't a whole lot of characters with outfits like that, so it does kind of stick out. Seen a character creation form that looked like this one? Well, see, and that's... I don't know, like, like, there's a lot of it that I feel like this works better, but for some parts of the face, I feel like this one is better. Obviously, I would have to do some modifications, but... I don't know. Maybe if I got rid of the stubble. That actually makes me feel a little bit better. In Red Dead, it's either 10 gold bars or $400. So it used to be really, really easy to get gold. They've kind of nerfed the earning system for gold, though. So now it'd probably be easier just to spend the $400 to change the character. When you're just starting out, they do give you a free character change, you know, just in case, you know, the first creation you make, you're not entirely happy with it. But it isn't like GTA where like you can have multiple, you can't have a male and female character, and you can't like you whatever, you can't import. Well, I mean, if you can't have two characters, obviously you can't import the level from one character to the other. I feel like you can't get his head slim enough to come sometimes. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of try and make it slimmer, like, you know, extending the chin, bringing in the cheeks, that kind of thing. But yeah, it is. He does have a really like narrow face. And yeah, 400 is a lot for Red Dead. But I mean, like, you can make a lot of money really quick once you get once you start like leveling up for the what are they called? I wish I could just back out of here and check. Guys, it's been so long since I've actually been playing this game and paid attention to this stuff. To the different jobs that you can get, like you can be a trader, moonshiner, that kind of thing. You know, once you get those, it does get pretty easy to actually make money. But it also does take time. So I mean, like, if you make a high quality, strong moonshine, you can make like $300 like at one go. But it also takes like an hour and a half, depending on what kind of distillery you have, just waiting for the moonshine to be completed. Yeah, that's also true, Worm. But the thing is, though, that like Rockstar has been giving like whatever little vouchers or whatever in game, so it's like 5 gold bars off these rolls. Which, I mean, if you're just starting out, it is helpful. But if you've been playing for a while, you know, it's kind of pointless, and it just like sits in your benefits inventory until it times out. Like, I still have what is it? Is it a clear my bounty or I think it's change my honor. Like, I can flip my honor. I still have a voucher in my benefits inventory from like when they weren't putting end dates on it. So I still have one really old voucher in there. Just buy 25 gold bars and then... Yeah, well, and see, that's just it, though, is that I don't... I personally, I refuse to pay actual money for in-game currencies. So, it takes quite a while to get that gold. But, especially starting out, I'll be honest with you. Like, obviously the more roles that you have, the more options you have to choose from, the better, the better chance you have of being able to get, the gold that you need. But especially starting out, it seems like it takes forever. But it's also more fun when you're first starting out. Everything is new, and you get to level up and experience the story. So that's still fun. Yeah, and that is something that's also helpful for the online. I've always been a solo player, really. But yeah, playing with friends is really where it's at for stuff that's online. Oh yeah, no, since Fallout 3, I've played every Fallout game that's come out. New Vegas. Here's the thing though, is that Fallout 3 was the first Fallout game I played, so that's still my favorite. New Vegas is really fun. I didn't care much for Fallout 76 though, but I did get rid of it before they did all these different improvements on it and expansions. So I don't know how it is now, but I don't know. Maybe it's a great game now. My account is still saved. Yeah, I would think it would be. I don't know if they have any kind of like deactivation period, like if you don't play it for a certain amount of time. I mean, I would assume they would, but you never know. Yeah, 76. Again, it's made to be played online with friends. So I think in that way it would also be better than with my experience, because like I said, I've always been a solo player. I don't really do the whole co-op thing. So, other people's experience might differ, and like I said, they have done a lot of updates and improvements or whatever, so it could be a very different game today. I don't know. Yeah, I did hear that they did something about like, I don't even know what they call it, but you can pay extra money per month, and you get bonuses and whatnot, private servers, etc. So, yeah. There's a lot of things that I wish that they would learn from GTA that they would bring over to Red Dead. Like yeah, a casino would be great. You know, I don't know about horses, but because a stable is in Red Dead, you only have so many stable slots. So, and maintaining the stable costs money as well. But like just having heists, yeah, it's something. But the last the last expansion or DLC for Red Dead Online was about a year ago, and I think it was just a boost to the bounty hunter role. So I mean, it wasn't really anything. Not really your friend anymore. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that you're not really friends with. You're not friends with the person you used to play the game with. Yeah, it was like Gorkous. Yeah, it was Gorkous fanboy or whatever. Yeah, and he made like a number of accounts to. No offense, man, but like essentially to spam the live that he was in. Is that the same guy? I think he is. Yeah, I mean it's one thing if like I honestly like online games. I kind of expect there to be. I'm surprised honestly that more games don't have like monthly fees or whatever. Like World of Warcraft, for example. But when you basically have to be paying money in order to just get further in the game. It's not. Yeah, I call it quits at that point. It's fine because he's a bit controlling over the months. Yeah. No, here's the thing, man. It does suck to lose a friend. But it's better to have friends that you actually enjoy spending time with. That you don't have to worry about them being controlling or what have you. So yeah, I mean, as much as it sucks to lose a friend, at times like that you have to actually question whether that person is actually a friend. Holy crap. 1,000 pounds a month? What were they spending it on? Still about, even if it was like 800 pounds a month. Like, holy crap. I wouldn't, yeah. No, tell your friend just to donate that money to me, and I will regale them with stories of Apex. I don't know what Apex is, but $800 I would learn and make up stuff. They would be entertained. Wouldn't let you talk to certain people. Well, here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to ask though now. Like with these people that he was like, "Hey, don't talk to those people." Is it is it because they were a bad influence? Were they trying to get you to, like, do things that you shouldn't? Or was it just like he felt like you were spending too much time with these other people, and why what would be the reason why they didn't want you, that person didn't want you spending time with other people? You can definitely stop playing. Okay. Yeah, no, it's... See, that's one of those things that fortunately I thought about before I actually, got sucked into it, is that, like, how much money do I really want to sink into something that I know eventually is just going to gather dust or be deactivated even. And if I'm sinking like hundreds of dollars or pounds in your case, like, there better be something really good and worth it. Person shooter game. In-game coins. Okay. Yeah, I heard of Apex Legends, but I never played it. He didn't like. No, they weren't a bad influence. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, if they weren't like, and Worm, I don't know how old you are or anything like that, but like if they were trying to, whatever, get you to break the law or get into drugs or whatever, like I don't know. Like I don't want to toss alcohol in there necessarily, but like, basically anything that would get you in trouble with a like with parents or the law, like, then I could understand why wouldn't want you to spend time with those people. But if it's just that, hey, I don't like that person, that's a different story. So. I feel like the mouth for this, and he looks so like facing forward, he looks annoyed, right? But side view, he looks like a crotchety Popeye the Sailor. I don't get it. Notices on for streams. Well, I appreciate that, man, but I only really do it maybe once a week. So and even that kind of fluctuates. I might be on at like say 7:30 one time, and then the next week I'll be on closer to 9 o'clock. So I mean, it's all over the place. I do appreciate it though. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too. He looks like an older Clint Eastwood. Well, maybe I should try making it with this. I don't have a specific time for streams. It's when I stream it most likely will be on a Friday. Well, Friday my time. I don't know where you are, but like Friday evenings. Like after I get done with work. Yeah, so I mean, like, you know, having notices on for my streams is probably the only way you'll actually be able to keep track of when I'd be on. But I wish I was more consistent with it. You know, just sometimes I get out of work and I'm just not really up for streaming, or I might be streaming like last week. I wasn't really in a creative mood, so I was streaming, but it was just me playing Dying Light 2. You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, still being in school and everything, yeah, it's important to kind of be on the straight and narrow. So, Tevi, you are not under my bed. I know this because there is no under my bed. In your face. I have no idea who Tevi is. But Tevi is still wrong. The PG tips. You know what? I made 1 cup of this stuff, and then I forgot it in my cupboard. It's up in my cupboard. I need to make some more. I did make it with a creamer though, so I think I need to go back to. I think I do need to try it with milk. I had like a little extra like coffee creamer thing from when I went out to eat. So, figure I'd give it a shot. Not Worm, he might be under your bed, not under mine. I know that much. You're on the... That's fair. Well, he could be under your bed, but like you just don't know because you're on the sofa. See? That's where he gets you. Your dog went under the bed today? Is your dog's name Tevi? Because that would be funny. TikTok after that Stranger Things Far Cry stream. Yeah, actually, my thing is my TikTok account is my TikTok account is a lot more random I shouldn't say a lot more random. Lately, it's just basically been like the Mortal Kombat stuff, which oddly has. And Melanie, I think I pointed this out to you, like people have just been gravitating towards the Mortal Kombat endings. Like I've been putting up one of those per day since the Mortal Kombat 11. But combat. It's but yeah, so so I still do the TikTok thing. It has mostly become like a Mortal Kombat account. But the like I'm almost done with Mortal Kombat 9 endings. Then I was going to be going to Mortal Kombat versus the DC Universe. So yeah, I'm sure I'll lose a lot of followers at that point. But I still occasionally get like put up like weird edits or what have you. Certain things that spring out at me that I think were entertaining. Like with Mortal Kombat 11, when that lost its expensive collar. Wait, your dog had a really expensive collar, Melanie? Like how expensive are we talking? Yeah, Worm. Yeah, well, on my YouTube, I've been putting up the Mortal Kombat stuff also. And on my YouTube, I actually put up like I played through Mortal Kombat 11 and the Aftermath DLC, and yeah, I put up all of that on my YouTube. That's not on the TikTok because just time constraints. So it's kind of a fun, like, whatever. I have I don't know, multiple options to upload stuff, but even on my TikTok, it's not just video game stuff. Like, I think like the last video I put up that wasn't video, or the last video I put up that wasn't video game stuff was some lady that had a punching bag attached to her door frame. And for some reason, she thought it would be a good idea to jump on it, and it broke the door frame. And I just kind of like inserted an audio, put a still frame in there. Just stupid little things that I personally find funny. $15 is a lot for a dog collar. Yeah. Well, why was it $15? Like, what was special about it? Yeah, the time stream where you play Fallout 4 a bit. Yeah, no, it is a really fun game. I have actually played through Fallout 4 twice already. So I'll be honest with you, it's very unlikely I would actually end up going back to playing another playthrough. Don't get me wrong, I love the Fallout 4 games, and in fact, my first Christmas tree was Fallout themed. Like, seriously, like, I have a Fallout chess set. I have like the Fallout 4 game that I got was the Pip-Boy edition, so I have a Pip-Boy on there. Like, I set up, instead of like milking cookies for Santa, it was like bottle caps and super glue and duct tape, you know. Yeah, and that's just it. Is like I posted pictures of it, and I said that, you know, being that this is my first Christmas tree, I had to make it special. And when I wrote the word special, I like, special was the acronym like they have in the games, like, you know, strength, perception, endurance, etc. So, still fits a smaller dog. Dog so perfectly. Spoil the dog. See, I love dogs. Like, I kind of feel like people don't really deserve dogs. Like, and here's the thing. It doesn't matter how bad a mood you're in. Like you see a dog with its head out the window, just enjoying the breeze as the car drives. You could be angry at the world, but you will smile from ear to ear seeing that dog. You know, it's like you can't help it. And special, like your special book, my special book. You mean like the special from the game? The special book? Because yeah, there was yeah, I'm trying to remember everything that I had set up for this. Oh, the best part, and at least I thought it was the best part. So the Christmas tree, again, this is all in Fallout theme. So obviously it's, you know, it's a post-apocalyptic wasteland. I didn't have an actual like evergreen tree. All it was like a broken branch that I had I took two like paint stirring sticks, drilled a hole into it, and stuck the branch, like the broken branch, in there. And then I found like a store that had this necklace that looked like the old Christmas light bulbs that like what you see in the Fallout game. And so I put that on the tree as decoration. And then there was a star, like a tree topper star. I painted that green and referred to it as the Star of Atom. And oh yeah, I also have bottles, soda bottles, that are like they're shaped like the little rockets, like the Nuka-Cola rockets. And it's like Nuka-Cola, Nuka Cherry, and Nuka-Cola Quantum. I actually like put this blue Mountain Dew into the Nuka-Cola Quantum and hid a flashlight behind it, so it lit up the bottle like it was like it is in the game. Yeah, no, the glass bottles, and that's the thing is that yeah, I did take pictures of this whole little Christmas tree setup thing, and yeah, there were bottle caps around the chess set and everything. It was awesome. I really thought it was great. I'm sure anybody else that's not familiar with the fandom would have thought it was weird, and maybe even a little depressing. But considering that, you know, I love the Fallout games. Yeah, I got Nuka-Cola Quantum. It's called Windex. Well, I mean, I don't suggest drinking that though. Like, just go and get what is it? Some Gatorade or Powerade, something like that instead. You'll be better off. It takes your HP. Yeah, I think that's accurate. I think that it would definitely cause some issues. But hey, your insides would be streak free. Ozzy Osbourne from the side? See, I haven't seen Ozzy in so many years, I'm not even sure. I'd have to take your word on it. You know what? I have not messed with the eye socket at all. His eyes are really deep. Yeah, honestly, I tried hooking up my PS3 to my PlayStation, like the PlayStation Store and whatnot. But it for some reason it wouldn't let me. It kept telling me that it's sending a password to my email, but then like nothing ever arrived in my email, and I tried it like 7 times. Ozzy Osbourne looks like today. Alright, 1 second here. Oops. Ozzy Osbourne, 2022. This is gonna make me depressed, isn't it? Okay, I'm looking at pictures. Did he have like some plastic surgery done? His face looks a little wonky, at least from what I remember. Yeah, and well, here's the thing, Worm, is that I have Fallout 3. I've actually played I've played through it at least 3 times. Once being a bad a bad guy, once being a good guy, and once trying to be neutral. But that is a massive game. Yeah, body shots explodes heads. Yeah. Well, that's the one thing that I what is it? I think in Fallout 4 they changed it so it doesn't like completely pause time. It just really slows it down. See, that's just it though. Is that like I don't know, like the pictures that I was seeing, he actually looked puffy. Like kind of like Botox, kind of puffy. Sorry, the whole puffy thing was about Ozzy Osbourne. And then I saw another picture of like it was like a picture taken from paparazzi, and Ozzy was sitting in his car, but it looked like he might be going blind, but at the same time I've always seen him wearing sunglasses in the past, so I don't even know what his eyes really look like, to be honest. Okay, so with New Vegas, and here's the thing, is that New Vegas, like, it was fun, but I didn't enjoy it enough to go through it multiple times. Like, I thought with New Vegas they had fixed that, so like after you beat the game you could still like free roam. I know that they didn't have that with Fallout 3. How much it crashes. See, I've never really had that crashing problem with Fallout 4. I did have that issue with Fallout 3. But that changed after the what is it? The DLC that lets you continue playing after you beat it. Make Ozzy Osbourne in Red Dead. You know what? That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. I would just have to figure out like an era with Ozzy Osbourne, and Yeah, I could have him. I it's like while the character creation thing is going, I can have the song "Crazy Train" playing. Eating a bat. Yeah. That's one thing I wish I could find, like a gummy bat. Like gummy candies are my favorite. Like gummy worms, gummy bears, what have you. I don't know if you guys have ever had there's a brand called like Harboro or Harboro. I can't remember how to pronounce it, but they make a cola shaped gummies. Delicious. You guys, if you've never had Harboro's cola gummies, you need to find some. You should be able to. I don't know about you, Melanie, but like you can find them at like your local Walmart, Target. Melanie, you might want to check like an Asda. I'd only gone to a couple of Asdas in the past, but yeah, no, you okay? Yeah, I would take those over Jelly Babies any day, in a heartbeat. As well, you should. Right now they're celebrating their 100th anniversary, and they released some special packages. Like it was like like some of the packages were like all watermelon, all blue raspberry, all pineapple. The pineapple ones are where it's at. Yeah, the little wax bottles with drink inside of them. I had those. You know, just chew on the wax afterwards. It was disgusting. There was nothing, like, it was just wax after that, but I would still chew on the wax. I don't know. Looking for an image of Hosea, like, from the side. Yeah, no, the wax is not something to enjoy, so to speak. I need to find like a side profile of this guy. Yeah, honestly, like Worm, I don't know if you've ever gone camping, but really the only thing to do with those wax things afterwards is like make little fire starters with them. Like if you ever go camping, you can get like a little like ketchup container, you know, those little paper things that they'll have at fast food restaurants. Like just fill that up with little wood chips or like laundry lint, and melt down that wax, and boom, instant fire starter. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was trying to get to the nose. Single player. Take some pictures. Yeah, like if I would have thought to, like, here's the thing though, is that when I played Red Dead originally, I never planned on like having a channel. So it's a game I would like to stream that I haven't played before. I have a whole library of games like that, man. I don't know. Sorry, 1 second here. I don't know. The next game I was actually planning on getting into here was Jedi: The Fallen Order. Yeah, so I mean probably that one. But I have games all the way back on my PS3 that I've always meant to get to that I haven't bothered with. So yeah, I mean there's like a game on there. The one that springs to mind on my PS3 that I haven't gotten to has been Costume Quest 2. It's an RPG where you're playing as a couple of kids on Halloween. I don't know what the sequel is about, but like the first one was like your sister, I think, disappears, and so you go on a quest to rescue her or find her. And along the way, you know, you run into some friends that are also dressed up in costumes because it's Halloween. And these costumes, you know, with the child's imagination power, you know, like if a kid is dressed up as a robot, they have like robotic powers, that kind of stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I have no idea. Honestly, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I've seen so many videos for it. It looks really cool. And honestly, who wouldn't? Like I'm not like I said, I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but damn it, it would be fun to be controlling a lightsaber. And I to my understanding there's a sequel coming out for it, so might as well get it out of the way. Give it a try. For start on what do you wait what if you get stuck in some places on Jedi the Fall it just got a new game. Why would I have to start a new game if I get stuck? Sea of Thieves I've heard is really fun. I've never been much into the whole pirate genre. I mean, even when like I really enjoyed the Assassin's Creed games. There was two of them that basically you were playing a pirate, and I was like, oh, okay, well I'll still play it because it's Assassin's Creed. But oh yeah, and so did I don't know if it's out yet or if it's coming out tomorrow or whatever, but the new Stranger Things. Oof, okay. I wish I would have known that before I bought it. because that's the kind of thing that annoys me. Like, there's this one RPG game, I don't remember the name of it, but like there was one mission that it was a glitch in the game. Like, it was this one mission that you couldn't complete because of a glitch, and like once you did that mission, it nerfed your ability to fast travel. And so it's like this it was a side mission, so it wasn't like you needed to do it in order to beat the game. But like the world, like traveling on foot from like one side of the map to the next, it just completely ruined the game because it took so long. That's just it. I don't remember the name of the game. I know they did a re-release of it, so maybe they fixed that glitch. I would know the name of it if I heard it, but I don't know it off the top of my head. All right, Melanie. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. Kind of got sidetracked on the whole like other game stuff. But you know, yeah, definitely get some sleep. It's like what, 5 a.m. there? 4 a.m. So yeah, but thank you for hanging out. It was cool. You know, I haven't seen you here in a while, so thank you. It was good talking to you. And tell me more about what's going on with the Evil Dead game. Make sure Tevi. Yeah. Well, send the dog in there first. If the dog's not afraid of what's under the bed, then it's probably not Tevi. Yeah. And maybe that's where the collar is. Maybe that's where the dog hid it. Or maybe Tevi took the collar. There you go. Report Tevi for theft. Theft of a $15 or a 15-pound dog collar. Can't think of it either. Yeah, Worm, you know, I do know that they remade the game. I wonder if Tevi is still here. Well, I mean, it says that there's 2 people in here. I'm assuming that Melanie has bounced for the night. So, but that people counter isn't exactly accurate either. There have been times where it says that there's nobody in here, and I'm like chatting away with Armadillinger. So, I have no idea how it works. Okay. Back in a moment. All right, Worm, you take your time, man. I honestly, I think I'll be ending up taking off here shortly myself, though. I've been on for almost 2 hours. So if I'm still here, yeah, let's keep chatting. Yeah, that is really the best option. A guy who stole your... A guy who stole a car battery from your friend's house texted you? To... Why? To, like, brag that they have... They have your friend's battery? Like... A car battery and a gas can. Okay. Okay. I was wondering why you needed, like, why those things earned him the nickname Jason. So, like, is this a guy you know, or, like, what's going on there? Because that just sounds weird to me. Friend. Okay. See, I would say if the guy is like breaking into cars and stealing batteries and whatnot, not much of a friend. Like your cousin needs to like cut them loose. This guy seems to like take weird stuff. Like, why would you need to steal fishing hooks? I mean, unless you have like you need to do some like at-home stitching. Like, I don't understand. Even then, like a sewing needle would probably be better. Yeah, but I mean, still, it's one of those things. It's like it wasn't. No, not. Yeah, no, I know he's not your cousin. It's your cousin's friend. Oh, he's your friend's cousin. Okay, I thought I got those two things like that. Those two things reversed, but like it seems like it's still like your friend needs to cut ties with that kind of person. Or I don't know, maybe like is the cousin like really hard times? I mean, why are they taking all this weird stuff? I actually think that's a pretty decent looking Hosea. I mean, for what you can do. He steals from... well, I mean, it sounds like he could have a... Like, the guy could have a room in a county jail or something if need be. Go to military school for stealing or something. Yeah, I mean, like I would be surprised if there wasn't some kind of disciplinary action happening soon, because it seems kind of I don't know, but why is he taking this stuff? Like, I mean, like, fish hooks. Like, I don't understand that. That just seems like a really weird thing to be stealing from somebody. Oh. My controller battery's getting low. Oof. Okay. See, that could actually be more of an issue. Like that can actually be like a legal issue. Got grounded from his phone. Yeah. No, it's okay, well, I mean, at least it sounds like he made the good choice of like cutting ties with them. Just sounds like maybe it should have happened a little sooner. Like if it kind of sounds like he cut ties with him because of like the lewd photos. Really? So, I mean, it's good to have some kind of boundary. It's like, nope, that's where we gotta, like, draw the line there. You gotta go, you know? Yeah, no, it's... That kind of stuff, that you have to have like a strict boundary on that. Yeah, no, dude, I get that. I actually have a bit of a stutter that I always have to work through. And I tend to overthink things a lot. So it can make the stuttering even worse at times. Yeah. See, here's the thing, man, is that like I don't know how old you are, but you know, from everything you're saying, you're you know, you are under 18. Still a lot of emotional growth that's happening. A lot of maturity still hasn't taken place at this point. And you know, as I'm sure you're aware of, kids can just be mean. You know, anything that's different or that isn't like that they don't think is cool, they'll make fun of it. You know, something that they're not used to, something that's not commonplace for them. Basically anything that is different. If it gives them an opportunity to make fun of it, they will. Yeah. And I mean, kids are rich and popular, basically. Yeah. That happens a lot. And hopefully, with time, they will grow out of that. They will learn that, hey, you know, I was a real dick back in whatever, elementary school, high school. I know that I don't tend to think of myself as one of the jerks back in high school, because I definitely wasn't rich, definitely wasn't one of the popular kids. But there's definitely still people that, like, looking back on, that I would consider it like I was picking on them. And in those situations where I've had the opportunity to, I have reached out to them and apologized. Because kids are stupid. I don't mean stupid as in like actual legitimately dumb. Just that, you know, like I said, there's a lot of maturity that still has to be found. And hopefully with time they will find it. Unfortunately, when it does come to, you know, people with money, there's a really large tendency to not grow out of it because they don't have to. There's you know, whatever problems that they cause, typically, like, they can buy their way out of. Yeah. To the name that. Yeah. No, but yeah. And here's the thing, man, is that, like, I'm just gonna guess that you're like 15, right around there. And like let's just say that you're 15 right now, okay? I'm sure that you don't you know, you think you're a lot more mature than you were when you were like 10. And you should be. You should be more mature. You should have better thought processes than that, okay? But like when you turn 20, you should be able to look at yourself as like when you were 15 and think of yourself as when you were 15 as being a stupid kid and that you've learned a lot. But you should also be that way when you're 25, looking back when you're 20. And that when you're 30, looking back when you're 25. And that kind of process you should be doing throughout your entire life. You should always be learning, always be maturing, like always trying to be a better person than you were before. And those, you don't always realize that you should be a better person in the moment. But with hindsight, looking at the choices you have made, knowing that they weren't good choices, you should learn from that and know to make better ones in the future. And I'm not saying you specifically, obviously, because, you know, from the interactions we've had on here with, you know, your one friend that was getting, you know, like possessive and all this other stuff, you know, it sounds like you're making some decent choices. But yeah, sorry, I went off on a tangent there, and I haven't really been reading what you've been putting up there. I apologize. Into the messages so you can't expose them. 15 minutes. I don't want. Well, and that's good too. I mean, you should be honest. The way I see it is that if you're doing something that you have to lie about, then you probably shouldn't be doing it. Like, whatever it is. And I don't know, like these messages that you talk about, these online messages. That's one of the things that I've actually like. I've kind of grown accustomed to, like taking screenshots of stuff. If you can do that from your phone, from your computer, whatever, and so you actually have a record of it. That is something that I've learned along the way here. So I hope that if you know, if something comes up where like if somebody's being mean online, if they're doing some cyberbullying, take a screenshot of it. That way you do have something to go back on in case they do delete it, which it sounds like they will. And if it's something that makes them look bad because they were being a jerk, they most likely will delete it. So it's good to have that backup as proof. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, man, when I was in your age range, like my early to mid teens, I just basically was a stupid kid too. Like I would make stupid choices. I wouldn't I was more concerned about what was fun than what was the best choice. Person and phone. Yeah, that's also true. Um, you know, and sometimes it's. I mean, sometimes and it goes both ways. That's you know, um, sometimes somebody's really nice online, but in person they're a complete jerk. Um, like there are some situations there, but the reverse is also true. Sometimes they're just a big jerk and they're saying things to you online that they would never say to your face. And it's that feeling of anonymity from being behind a computer screen. But you know, with technology today, it's really hard to truly be anonymous. Like if somebody wanted to figure out who made the who made a comment, chances are they can, like, it could be figured out. Speaking of saying to your face, somebody do something bad. Other friends. Have your other friends shown you these insults, or is it just like they're saying, like, these other friends are saying one thing and this one person is saying another? Like, do they have screenshots or messages that they've shown? Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's always possible. Um that's one of those, that's one of those things, like, you kind of want to see the proof. You know, the last thing you want to do is get caught up in a, you know, well, this person said one thing and this other person says another thing. Like, if the person is telling you, hey, this other friend of yours, like, they're saying things about you, and like they sent me a text saying this thing, well, then ask like, hey, well, can I see the text? So yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing: is that if the person that sent the mean text already doesn't like you, then chances are it's not going to be a lie. I mean, if they don't like you, then it wouldn't be surprising that they would send a mean text about you. So. Yeah. To the higher grades. Yeah. So here's the thing that I'm going to tell you that I know isn't going to make you feel any better. So I am sorry about that, but it doesn't change the fact that it's true. As much as things might suck right now about like whatever who does and doesn't like you, those things will change. The important thing to keep in mind is to just don't lose sight of who you are, what kind of person you are. Don't become something or someone else for someone else. Whatever you decide to change about yourself should be something that you want to change to be better, not to be like not for someone else's approval. It should be for your own approval. Okay? That's that's some advice that I wish I would have gotten back in my teen years. Or maybe I did get it and I didn't pay attention to it. So, because that actually sounds kind of deep for what my brain capacity is able to do. So, recommended videos and see a Fallout video. Yeah, well, Fallout is a good. There should be more Fallout videos. Honestly. Yes, but not every time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But tell you what, man, it's been over 2 hours. It is getting kind of late where I'm at. I need to get some sleep, and I still need to save this video. I think I'm basically done. Excuse me, done with the guy. He turned out better. He wasn't the heritage I originally started out with. But I think he turned out for the best this way. I just wish his nose was a little different. Yeah, true. Worm, don't worry about it, man. Like, I ramble all the time about so many things. It's good to have a little bit of focus. for me. I'm glad that you know, there's an important topic that I can focus on as opposed to just you know, rambling on about whatever stray thought enters my head. So, but yeah, dude, you have a good night. You know, like I said, usually on Fridays. If you know, if you're able to catch me again, it's cool. We can hang out again. But yeah, it is getting late, so my mind is starting to like want to go to sleep without Tevi. Yeah, I want to go to bed, but without Tevi under it. So I feel pretty safe in that belief. But dude, you get some sleep too. Don't know where you are, but I know at this point it would be no earlier than what, 8:30 at the very earliest in the US time zones. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, I was figuring like if you're out in California, then it would be about 8:30, I think. So, but yeah, dude, once again, thanks for hanging out. I'm glad we can chat. All right. Yeah, and with any luck, I will be on next week as well. So, that said, you have a good night. And yeah, one last time, thanks for hanging out with me. All right. You have a good night.